Hi again, everyone. Several Heartland volleyball teams punched their tickets to sectionals with district championship wins last night. Let's go ahead and run down the list. We begin in Class 1 with Leopold, a huge district championship victory, and they will host Bismarck tomorrow in the sectional. Also in Class 1, Hawkham, they defeated North Pemiscot 3-0. That's the Hornets' fourth straight district championship, and they'll host Gideon tomorrow. Also moving on to Class 2, St. Vincent beat Woodland 3-0. The Lady Indians will play at Portageville tomorrow as they play as well a lot of sectional crowns. And finally, Saxony Lutheran beat Kennett 3-1. They'll now host Potosi in the sectionals, but salute out to the women's volleyball teams of girls out there. They did terrific. We'll hear some reaction tonight later on. Meanwhile, talking SEMO soccer, the Redhawks open up play in the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament tomorrow against Southern Indiana. The game being played at Eastern Illinois. They're hosting the tournament. Start time is noon. They get a nice early start, and a pair of Redhawks earn all OVC honors. Justy Nelson has been terrific all season, and she's second team all OVC. Haley Hogan-Miller also voted to the all-newcomer team. By the way, Nelson scored 3 goals, added 2 assists. Hogan-Miller led the Redhawks in scoring in conference games with 4 goals, also had an assist, and she had the tying goal against Little Rock to help the Redhawks to their first win. And finally, coming up tonight, as I mentioned, volleyball reaction, SEMO football, a great soccer accomplishment by Westwood Baptist Academy. We'll see you when we come back.